Oil again, GHK again, Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. It's Thursday, August 12th. We're approaching midpoint and the end of the week, but we still got 2 days to go. Conservation International Guyana pulls out from US $10 million Exxon funding. Move reportedly over concerns about oil companies' poor environmental practices. Now, let me say a few things on a personal note. I happen to know two of these gentlemen who were in the picture in Kaieteur News on Sunday last, as part of this newspaper. I know Dr. Professor Griffith, Ivelaw Griffith, the former Vice Chancellor of the UG. When I say I know him, I met him and we had shared a couple of meetings together. He's got some context and depth, but I know personally Dr. David Singh. I know well. And he's a man of impeccable integrity. I'll say that. Very quiet guy, simple guy, humble, but a man of integrity. He will not be pushed around. Conservation International stepping back from $10 million US as part of Exxon funding could not have been an easy decision. Could not have been an easy decision, and over poor environmental practices had to be the nail in the coffin. There had to be great deliberations at CI at the high level, senior management board level, to come to this point. And it does not look well for Exxon that our people, our entities, one by one, very slowly, but very assuredly, civil society, 16 groups, Conservation International, and a handful of others, are joining with Kaieteur newspaper and Kaieteur Radio in putting out where they stand. And CI, Conservation International, has put out where it stands with Exxon and the environment. Our EPA should be doing the same thing. Our own Environmental Protection Agency should be in the forefront of standing up and saying, what is going on here is wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. And it has to stop. But instead of that, our EPA has disappeared. Our EPA is nowhere around when we need it, and it seems to me that it's going through these motions of pretending to be an EPA and doing a very poor job of it. I will not speak about previous head, who is I know well, Dr. Adams, or the new head, Dr. Parshram, who I know not at all. I'll just say that the entity has been reduced to a farce. CI, Conservation International, say I'll be no part of that. We have to step away, regrettably, most unfortunately, from $10 million US of Exxon funding. They would like to be, they would not like to do so, but they can't be. Some people in this country still have a conscience. Some leaders and decision makers away from government, in these NGOs, in these independent bodies, do have what it takes to do right. I'm GHK Lal. This is Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. You've been listening to the National Outlook.